Hey guys, I'm Blackjack.
And I'm Kruger.
And we're with the Guns, Guns, More Guns channel. Today we want to do a really short video and introduce a series that we're going to be doing. As you've probably figured out by the title, the name of the series is going to be the Dollar Gun Store series. Want to talk a little bit about why we're doing this series and a little bit about what we will and will not be reviewing, as well as just real quickly go over some of the grading criteria. So, first of all, some of the guns we will not be doing would be guns like the Beretta. We're not reviewing the Beretta. We also won't be reviewing the Glock.
Or the XDM.
And the reason we're not doing that is because, as you've probably seen, there are tens of thousands of videos out there on these types of guns. What we haven't found are videos on guns like the SAR B6P or the Jimenez JA9. Now, these are the types of guns that we're going to be reviewing, and we have some criteria that we came up with that is sort of based on our experience within our network. We talked to a lot of people we know and kind of tried to figure out a way that we can make this grading as fair as possible, because obviously we're not reviewing really high quality firearms or high price firearms. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into what our grading criteria is.
So the first one is going to be price point. It's going to be $299.99, and that's excluding FFL fees or shipping, because most of the time you can get a deal on FFL fees, or they offer free shipping as well. So $299.99 is going to be our cutoff.
The second is going to be usability, and the grading scale is basically 1 through 5. And usability, we're going to be looking at the gun's ability to be used for more than just one thing. So is it more than just a concealed carry gun? Is it more than just a gun you go put holes in paper with? And kind of what can you do? What's the overall usability of the gun?
Number 3 is going to be magazine capacity. Double stack mags are going to score the highest points, but for the price point, anything over a 10 round capacity will be considered good, and anything less than 5, bad.
Next is going to be caliber. So anything that we decided is 9mm, 40 caliber, 38 or 45 ACP will score the highest points. Any other calibers, such as the 32, the 25, or any other oddball calibers out there, basically the more expensive or harder to find the ammunition is, the less that it's going to score in way of caliber.
Number 5 is going to be fit and finish. We're going to take apart the guns. We're going to do see if the gun shows heavy signs of manufacturing, rough edges, louder, grainy operation, smoothability. We're going to go through and see exactly how well these were finished going together.
Number 6 is going to be cost of ownership. So we're going to be looking at cost of ownership. Some of the big things, how much do the magazines cost? What's the availability of parts? If we find a gun, let's say that's really low on the price point, but the parts are really tough to come by, are really expensive. Are the magazines really expensive? Can you find a lot of accessories for them? Are there holsters really hard to find for it? But that's all going to be wrapped into the cost of ownership.
Number 7 is going to be range time. It's going to be, the range time will consist of 100 rounds, standard off-the-shelf type of ammo, at least 25 rounds of premium ammo, and if the firearm supports it, if it feeds it fine or if it jams. Grading will not be only based on reliability, as these will primarily be out-of-the-box reviews. The accuracy and overall range handling of the firearm will be considered, so we're going to take it straight out of the box, don't clean it or lube it.
And finally, we're going to do an overall thoughts. That'll kind of be its final overall grade that we give it. Whether or not we get to the range before we do our tabletop review or after we do our tabletop review, that's kind of to be determined. We don't really know. It kind of depends on our access. But our overall thoughts are just going to kind of be a combination of all of the things that we've considered and what our opinions are overall.
And we're going to take in consideration your guys' comments, so if you have anything for us to review or something you specifically want us to do, feel free to comment. We always take you guys into consideration, and we're doing it for you guys so that, you can avoid later on maybe doing a bad purchase. We're going to save you guys some money. So go ahead and give us some comments and let us know what you want us to do.
All right, take care, guys.
Take care. Thank you.